Me tell
I'm
him
gonna
what.
see if you gonna tell him.
Yeah,
He coming in right now.
I let him know what's
And then
up.
when, cause he ain't going nowhere. That's my son. That's my only son.
At some point, he got to go.
Never no time.
I mean, at some point, he
Never
got to
no
go.
time.
Man.
Never no time.
Well, talent Christian.
No, you tell
Well,
me talking about you grown and you gotta go somewhere. I told him you only son, you ain't going no damn where. You go when you get ready.
Man, I just feel at some point you need to make your own way. That's what I be want to walk through the house naked sometime, and there you go. So I mean, what,
No, if anything, you can go, not him. How about that?
I want to pay all the fucking bills in here. How you gonna tell me where I can go?
But the thing is, like, why do I gotta, this is my mama's house, like, why do I gotta leave my mama's house?
Period.
Man, you damn near 40 years old. Damn near it's time to go. I mean, at what point?
I'm 29 now.
Well, that's pretty 10
But
years
you know
away.
what? When I met you was living with your mama.
Man, please,
You
I
was
was
living
in
with
and
your-
out. Come
you
on,
was
man.
living with your mama.
I
Now
was
you
only
gonna tell
22
me.
years old.
Now you gonna
That's
tell
not-
me
yeah,
because
yeah.
he
No, I
29.
ain't gonna lie, but I ain't getting up. I'm not getting up.
Man,
I'm
you
not
got
going
to
nowhere.
go.
I'm not going nowhere.
He has
My
to
mama's
go.
house,
Well,
And you ain't gotta go
you know
nowhere.
what? Damn it, they ain't gonna pay no bills either. Then, damn it. Now, how you feel about that? You don't want him to go? I won't pay the bills.
No,
but
you gonna continue to pay
he
the
got
bills.
to go though, man. It's too much. See, we arguing and stuff about stuff.
because,
You
well,
know
at
what
the
I'm
end of the
saying?
day, but at the end of the day, all you gotta do is tell me to help. I ain't saying nothing. It's like,
Man, you a
so
grown
y'all
ass
saying
man. You supposed to know the man, garbage overfill. You supposed to know to take that outside. Come on, man. I don't have to tell you all this stuff, man.
But the thing is, I'm barely here, so I'm barely making garbage. So why I gotta take the garbage out if I'm barely here? If I'm barely here, barely making garbage, barely making dishes, like, why I gotta do anything?
She gonna
Right.
always make excuses for you, man. But
Right, he don't even be here. So what is you talking about? He don't be here like that. He come here, he
when
sleep,
he's
and
here,
then he don't
he needs to
business the
help
rest
out.
of the day.
When he's here, he needs to help out. He needs to do some things. He
Well,
needs
I
to
tell
be
you what,
productive.
he ain't paying no bills
damn it,
and
he
he
gonna
ain't
start
gotta go.
paying some bills around
But
us.
I ain't paying.
But
I
I
gotta pay.
I'd rather for him to
My
get the
mama,
fuck out.
but listen, my mama said I gotta pay no bills. I ain't paying no bills.
He gotta pay. What I want him to do is save his money and do what he needs to do with his
you
money
the whole reason
and
why
not
he is
pay
the way
no
he is,
bills.
because all this soft you bringing to him, he still got the titty in the mouth. You let
Oh,
all that
hell
stuff go
no.
on.
Nah, you know what I know? You jealous. You jealous of my
Only like you would say
You
that.
jealous of my son.
Only you would say some bull
But I
crap.
don't
like
know
that.
if you jealous or not, but I just know I ain't getting on my mama's house. Like, if I gotta get on my mama's house, you gotta put me on my mama's house at the end of the day.
Well,
Just at the
damn
end
it,
of the
I'm
day.
be carrying you out. You got to go.
Oh, you don't mean you want to carry
Ain't
his
got
stuff out then if
ain't
that's
got
the
no
case.
problem with carrying them out. I just shoot them on out. And you,
Michael, now you know good and damn well I'm not kicking my son out.
I ain't going
what
nowhere.
do you expect?
No, at the end of the day, I ain't worried about it. Like, at the end of the day, I'm here. I live here, so until I'm ready to get out, I'm gonna be here. So it don't
At
matter.
what point is you trying to? What's your plans for this man? What's
my
really
plan
going
is to
on?
stay in here as long as I need to stay in here. That's my
I mean, what if he 45, 50?
Yeah,
And he gonna be 45, 50
Don't
up
matter.
in here.
Crazy as hell. Well, damn it, I'm gonna be out there.
Bye.
Understand? No,
Bye.
going. He's
Bye.
going. He's going
Get
to
the
go
stepping. Get the stepping.
He's
Because
going.
this is my only son. He ain't going nowhere.
That's what's.
My only son,
You
shit.
the one made him like this because yo, we dad.
You know
made
what?
him.
Come and go. Your son is forever.
See what I'm saying?
You better go.
See what I'm saying? That's
Right. And like I
see,
said,
you made him this way. You made him
No,
this
I
way.
ain't make him
This
this
is
way.
a product of your.
I ain't making this way.
This
Like
is a
I
product
said,
of
it
your
ain't like
bad
he don't.
decision, your bad
It
choice.
ain't like he don't know how to get out here. Like I said, when he ready to go, he can go.
Mic check 1 2. This has got to be fake. This has got to be fake. What do you think of that, y'all? Put it in the comments. Gentlemen, is this what you're signing up for? Ladies, is this what you're raising? Son, husband, incarnate. This is what we talk about when mothers are marrying their children, their sons particularly. This is a son husband. If my mama say, did you hear that, nigga? If my mama say I ain't got to go nowhere, I'm just saying. I'm not even here to, I don't even make no trash, so I got to empty. Dude got a whole house. If my mama say, it's not that the brother is telling him to leave. He's telling him that he got to man up if he's gonna stay there. And if he's not gonna man up and stay there, at least cover some of the bills and go. He's not even offering to pay none of the bills. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. And what she's also teaching her son is how a woman can talk to him. He hasn't gotten that far in life yet. That little boy, that woman is teaching her man son how to talk to her. What's happening, Fish in the Fit? Ain't no way, bruh. Fish in the Fit, ain't no way. They both got to go, and I don't give a fuck whose house it is. They got to go. That night, they got to go, both of them. She said, niggas come and go, your son is forever. Fellas, don't do it. Fellas, don't do it. It's a bad deal. There used to be a time when men were championed to be stepdads. Those days are over with. The children don't respect stepfathers and the mothers don't respect stepfathers today. It's a bad deal, fellas. There was a time where fathers had autonomy over another man's child. Them days is over with. Women are having children with niggas, and then them niggas who ain't even paying no bills is telling the woman of the in a house that she don't pay no bills and he don't pay no bills. What the fuck is going on? This is crazy. Let's run through this one. You know what? Let's watch this together. Let's react to it together.
I'm gonna see if you gonna tell him. He's coming in right now.
I let him know what's
And then
up.
cause he ain't going nowhere. That's my son. That's my only son.
You hear that? That's my son. Fellas, right there. That's my son. That's tantamount to, you ain't my daddy. Listen, it's a bad deal. Do not take that deal. It's a bad deal. This is my son. Oh yeah? No problem. Let me take my money elsewhere. Let me take my resources and my protection and my provision and my problem solving elsewhere. You figure this out with your son that don't know how to do shit. Sitting there walking around in some sweats and some slides, just drinking up the shit out the refrigerator, talking about he don't need to pay no bills. Since that's your goddamn son. The fuck?
At some point, he got to go.
Never know.
At some point, he got to go, right?
At some point, he
Never
got to
no
go.
time.
Never no time, she said.
Well, tell him, Christian.
No, you tell him.
Well-
We talking about you grown and you gotta go somewhere. I told him you ain't.
This dude is 30 years old.
I'm saying you ain't going no damn where. You go when you get ready.
Man, I just feel at some point you need to make your own way. That's what I.
Now, make no mistake. I'm not for the traditional kick your children out and figure it out way that black people particularly have been doing for years. I'm with keeping your kids in the house until they're ready to go. I'm not with them motherfuckers just sitting around being aloof the entire time. You cannot live in my house and not contribute nothing but drink up and eat up all my food, use my electricity, use my internet, use my square footage, add to the trash, shit in my toilet, and then turn around and say you ain't paying nothing and you'll leave when you get good and ready, even if you are 50 years old? Hell no, you got to be out your mind. You got to be out your goddamn mind. You can pick one. You can live here and contribute the way I see fit, and whether I'm stepdaddy or real daddy, the way I see fit, if I'm taking care of the bills here, or you can get the fuck out, one or the other. Two options, that's it.
I be want to walk through the house naked sometime, and there you go. So
Right.
What?
Right.
No, if anything.
Come to my house, I'm butt naked. The only thing I'm wearing is earrings. The only thing I got on that I wasn't born with is earrings. And I'm walking from one end of my house to the other. But if your naked ass is up in there, if your 29-year-old non-paying bill ass is up in there, I can't do that. Oh, hell no.
And you can go, not him. How about that?
If you can go, not him. You see how women talk to men like just fuck you, like there's no respect. This is what we're talking about, ladies. You act like this is non-existent. This is very common. This is very common in the black community. You can go, not him, and look at what his response is.
I got fucking bills in here. How the f you gonna tell me where I can go?
I pay all the bills in here. I pay the rent, the mortgage. You may have picked up the house, but since you picked up me, I've taken care of everything. How the fuck you gonna tell me that I can go? That's the audacity of some of these modern women will tell a man while he is working his ass out in the heat to make sure that you got that kitchen and food in that refrigerator and those lights are working, and then tell him he can leave. That's how worthless men are to a lot of women today.
The thing is, like, why do I gotta, this is my mama's house, like, why do I gotta leave my mama's house?
Period.
Man, you damn near 40 years old. Damn near it's time to go. I mean, at what point?
I'm 29, I'm not.
Well, that's critically 10
But
years
you know
away.
what? When I met you was living with your mama.
Man.
Sign language, fellas. I'm gonna do a show called on sign language. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. They will shame you. When I met you, you was in your mama house. When I met you, well, what about you? The whataboutisms, right?
Please,
You
I
was
was
living
in
with
and
your-
out. Come
you
on,
was
man.
living with your mama.
I
Now
was
you
only
gonna tell
22
me-
years.
He was 22 years old. She's comparing it to his 29-year-old, and I bet he was contributing to his mama's house, and I bet she wasn't living there. Why is that even a comparison? But that's what they do to you, fellas. You gotta identify that shit early on.
So,
Now you gonna tell me because he 29.
I ain't getting up. I'm not getting up.
I ain't getting out. That nigga said he told the man of the house, I ain't getting out. I ain't getting out.
Man,
I'm
you
not
got to
going
go.
nowhere. I'm not going nowhere.
You
So
got to
mama
go.
house,
Well,
And you ain't gotta go
You know
nowhere.
what? Damn it.
And you ain't gotta go nowhere. Fuck this nigga. He can go. Baby, it's me and you. I'm your wife and you my son husband. That's just a boyfriend. He just some dick and money. He just an ATM. He don't get no respect in this house. I'm the boss. This is the gynocracy. This is how we set it up. And he can go. You, my son, you can stay as long as you want.
I ain't gonna pay no bills either then, damn it. Now, how you feel about that? You don't want him to go? I won't pay the bills.
No,
but
you gonna continue to pay
he
the
got to
bills.
go, though.
Then he say, look, okay, well, fuck it. If niggas ain't got to pay no bills, hey, Lakeisha, if niggas ain't got to pay no bills, then fuck it, I ain't gonna pay no bills. Oh, no, you gonna continue to pay the bills, she said. She said, oh, no, you gonna continue to pay the bills. You gonna pay to be here. The audacity.
It's too much. See, we arguing and stuff about stuff.
Because,
You know
but
what
at the
I'm
end of the
saying?
day, all you gotta do is tell me to help. Y'all ain't saying nothing. It's like,
Man, you.
At the end of the day, all you got to do is tell me to help. A 29-year-old, damn near 30-year-old man. All you got to do is tell me to help. Ladies, I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, ladies. It's my fault. It's my fault. I'm 50 years old. If this boy is 30 years old, I'm old enough to be his dad. I could have had him when I was 20. My generation has failed a lot of these young men. Both my generation, both women and men. This is what we are putting out there for you guys to marry. This is why we have husband school. Right here on the Shannon Rawls channel, we have husband school because we teaching. I'm here to try to right our wrongs. Because this is what we produce for our young women to marry. I know we put a lot of onus on women. In fact, I put the responsibility on women. I say it all the time. But you know what? I have to bear the responsibility of some of this fuck up. And the men, this is what this boy on the screen is what we are presenting to young women to be husbands. Come on, fellas. We got to eat this. We got to take the L. We got to take the L, hook.
Hoo-ah!
Man, you supposed to know the garbage overfill. You supposed to know to take that outside. Come on, man. I don't have to tell you all this stuff, man.
but the thing is, I'm barely here, so I'm barely making garbage. So why I gotta take the garbage out if I'm barely here?
I'm barely here, so why I gotta take the garbage out? I'm only look. He got a bottle in his hand right now.
Garbage, barely making dishes. Like, why I gotta do anything?
She gone.
He got a bottle in his hand right now. I barely make dishes and I barely make trash, so why I gotta take out the trash? My room this real estate in my room has nothing to do with the trash, so why I gotta do anything? And listen to what his mama say.
Always make excuses for
Right.
you, man. But
Right, he don't even be here. So what is you talking about? He don't be here.
He don't even, Lewis, what up, Lewis? He don't even be here, she said. So why he got to help? I can't believe how many women actually co-signed on this video.
Like that. He come here,
well,
he
when
sleep,
he's
and
here,
then he on
he needs to
business the
help
rest
out.
of the day.
When he's here, he needs to help out. He needs to do some things. He
Well, I
needs to
tell
be
you what,
productive.
he ain't paying no bills,
damn it,
and
he
he
gonna
ain't
start
gotta go.
paying some bills around us.
I ain't paying.
But
I gotta pay.
I'd rather want to get
My
the
mama,
fuck out.
but listen, my mama said I gotta pay no bills. I ain't paying no bills.
My mama say, he might as well said my wife. He said, my mama say I ain't gotta pay no bills, so fuck it, I ain't gonna pay no bills. He might as well said my wife. My wife mama and her son husband. My mama wife. This is wild to me.
What I want him to do is save his money and do what he needs to do with his money and not pay no bills.
What I want him to do is save his money and do what he needs to do with his money and not pay no bills. I understand that. To a degree, I understand that. I realize that far too often in our community, we kicking our kids out and saying, figure out how to fly. But if you're not instilling anything in your children, if he's just working at fucking Pep Boys and he's not learning anything, clearly she's not teaching him a fucking thing, then what's the point? She just wants him around. It's not so much that she's making sure he develops into a upstanding citizen and becomes something that's worthy of society. She just wants the motherfucker around. In case this brother here leaves, she got her son husband. I want him to save his money. I understand that. To a parent that is instilling and nurturing and teaching their children to become something. But if you ain't doing shit, then shut the fuck up. Come on, y'all.
All this soft shit you bring into him, he still got the titty in the mouth. You let all that stuff go on.
No, you know what I know? You jealous. You jealous of my son.
You would say
You
that.
jealous of my son.
Only you would say some bull
But I
crap.
don't know if you jealous or not, but I just know I ain't getting on my mama's house. Like, if I gotta get on my mama's house, you gotta put me on my mama's house at the end of the day.
Well, damn it, I'm gonna be carrying you out. You got to go.
Oh, you don't mean you want to carry us both out then if that's the case.
You got to carry us both out. If that's the case, bye. Bye.
Hoo-ah!
See ya. Pack up, you and him.
Carrying them out. I just shoot them on out. And you,
Michael, now you know good and damn well I'm not kicking my son out.
what?
Yeah.
You respect
No, I
him.
ain't worried about it. Like, at the end of the day, I'm here. I live here, so until I'm ready to get out, I'm gonna be here. So
The entitlement, y'all. The entitlement that these young kids got today is mind-blowing to me. You couldn't have fixed your lips to say that to a woman in the 70s or the 80s. You couldn't have fixed your lips to say that to my mother. You could, before you got the first word completed, you would have had your mouth slapped off. And don't let a father or even a stepfather be around to hear you say no shit like that. But today, it's a whole different game.
At what point is you trying to? What's your plans for this man?
Nothing. She don't got no
my
plans for
plan is
this.
to stay in here as long as I need to stay in here. That's my
And what if he 45, 50?
And he gonna be 45, 50 up there.
His plan, the boy's plan is to be here as long as he need to be there. The mama had nothing to say. She don't got no damn plan. That's what I'm talking about. You cannot talk. I understand the concept of having your children stay with you as long as necessary before they become self-sufficient, to make sure that they gain the skills and the information that they need to be able to tackle the world. But if you ain't teaching them shit, then they got to fucking, whatever they bringing in at work, they got to put into this house. If they gonna be there. If you got some dummies like that living with you, male or female. Oh my God. Then he said, well, what happens if he turns 45, 50? Then he just be here at 45, 50 years old. Failure to launch. ladies and gentlemen. That's the term. That's the term that's coined for this. It's called failure to launch. There's a whole movie about it with Matthew McConaughey.
Crazy as hell. Well, damn it, I'm gonna be out there. Bye.
They both said, he said bye, and she said bye. He said, damn it, well, if y'all gonna roll like that, then I'm out. No respect for the black man. No respect for the hard work. He looked like, to me, and I'm just making I'm profiling him. He looked like a hard-working, local blue-collar brother that's doing what's necessary to keep the lights on and keep everybody safe. And they don't give a fuck about that.
He's going
Get
to
the
go
stepping. Get the stepping. Because this my
And her voice, that fucking voice that sounds like nails scratching across a chalkboard. It's just, bah! It's just that voice that you all are also familiar with. You know that voice, that screeching. Oh, you can't even. How do you listen to that day in and day out, man? This is what fellas. This is what you signing up for. This is who you want to marry and die and be with for the rest of your life. Are you fucking kidding me? There is nothing else like this on the planet Earth. This is only built in America. This creature that you're listening to is a product of American society. You will not see this or hear this. You will not witness anything like this anywhere else on the planet.
only son. He ain't going nowhere.
That's what's
My only son, shit.
You the one made him like this because yo, we dad.
You know
made
what?
him.
Come and go. Your son is forever.
See what I'm saying?
You better go.
See what I'm saying? That's
Right. And like I said,
you made him this way. You made him
No,
this
I
way.
ain't make him
This
this way.
a product of your.
I ain't making this way.
This
Like
a
I
product
said,
of
it
your
ain't like
bad
he don't.
decision, your bad
It
choice.
ain't like he don't know how to get out here. Like I said, when he ready to go, he can go.
At 50. When he's ready to go, he can go. Even if he's 50 years old. This shit is crazy. I hope you guys are learning something from this. I don't really have no words. The saddest part about this is the boy. It's not so much the relationship between this man and this woman, because the brother here, he could leave and go get another woman. He can step out and go get it. He can clean himself up, get his shit together, and go get another woman. If he dial into my show or get up under my umbrella, if he joins the SR Army, I clean him right up. He'll be all right. I don't know so much about her. I think it's lost for her. That's the problem with a lot of older black women. It's too late for them. There's nothing you can do. The saddest part about this story is that boy right there on the screen. He is learning. This is what we mean by women who raise their children. This is the fucking result of baby mama life. It's a bad deal for everybody. It's a bad, women, when you decide to become a baby mama, because you have full autonomy, that choice is solely on your shoulders. When you decide to become a baby mama, fuck possibilities. I know you think you're gonna be a millionaire. The probability is not there. This is what you're gonna turn into. And then this is what we present to the world as our offspring. I'm sorry, young ladies. Ladies, listen, young girls. This brother is 29 years old. Ladies, he'll be 30 if he's not already 30, because this video came out a couple months ago. Here we have a 30-year-old man looking like this, talking like this. And you want me to be proud to present him to the young ladies out here that's looking for a mate or want to be selected by niggas like this? I am so sorry. I apologize. But I'm doing my part to clean this shit up. I'm doing my best. Please tap in with us. Husband School and Wife School. We have both podcasts, Wife School and Husband School, right here on my show. Subscribe to the channel so you can take a look. Goodness gracious, this is the kind of shit that I'll be talking about to try to get this shit under control. My name is Mr. Shannon. I hope you learned something. I'm just trying to save you some heartache, headache, money, and time. And you, my friends, are... Look at this shit. Dismissed.